Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Dear students, how are you? I hope that Almighty Allah has kept you in a very good position. Let us first be introduced. I like to give my introduction to you. I am Muhammad Abdul Rahim, Assistant Professor of English, Dania College. This is for the first time I am before you. It would be more pleasant if I could be before you physically. But unfortunately, quite unfortunately, for the pandemic situation, I cannot talk to you face to face. It's a matter of regret. Really, it's a matter of regret. However, we cannot get rid of this situation unless and until the Almighty helps us. At this very moment, I can't see you. I can't watch you. But I feel your presence before me. I request you should be attentive unless and until I finish my class. This is an English period, English class. I don't like to use Bengali. I think it would be a bit difficult for you to understand, but still I request you to practice listening, and by listening more and more, your efficiency of listening and understanding English will be developed. It is 11 o'clock now. I think you are sitting before the set, and if possible, please have a pen and a script in hand so that you can have a very short note on my lecture. Please open your script and a pen, and if possible, have a book, textbook. The name of the textbook is English for Today. English for Today. Keep a book named English for Today for 11th class on the table. First of all, I do congratulate you for being a student of Dania College, because you know our college is one of the largest colleges not only in this Thana but in all over the country. You are lucky, really you are lucky enough to be a student of this institution. This institution is governed by a very efficient and qualified body. They are all the time conscious and very alert about your educational progress. There are so many institutions in Bangladesh, they cannot telecast online classes like ours, because we have sufficient equipments, sufficient amenities and sufficient manpower to hold the class regularly. In this regard also you are lucky. So don't miss the class. Not only my class, but almost all teachers are taking classes as per routine. Please do share with them. Be attentive at their classes. I would like to be very formal today, though it is my first class with you. English for today. This is your text for 11 classes, 11 and 12 classes. Have you got it? Have you purchased it? If not, please collect the book as early as possible. Time doesn't wait for anyone. Time is passing on and on. You are in the room due to virus. I am inside the home due to virus, but time passes on as usual. So on due time you will be asked to sit for examination. So if you don't give any attention at this moment, how would it be possible for you to sit for the exam? It will not be possible. So let the time pass and let your work go on. If I could talk to you in the class, I could have a regular introduction from each of you. I could know your names, your whereabouts, but now I can't. It pains me, but still then I can do nothing. However, you should be very punctual in attending our online classes, especially English. Why English? Those who have brought the text, you could very easily distinguish the textbook of class 9 and 10 and the textbook of 11 and classes. There is a far improvement of the classes of both the books of both of the classes. I like to give you an example. Suppose in SSC levels you were in a small canal, suppose, but now you are in a vast ocean of knowledge. So you have to have such kind of ability to understand the book. The book English for today, you will get 15 or 16 units, and in per unit you will get more or less 4 or 5 lessons. So count yourself. You will have to cross, you will have to read, you will have to understand more than 50 lessons. And all the lessons, the whole book is written in a very standard English. So what should you do now? You have to, first of all, you have to have acquired much vocabulary for your better understanding, not only of the book, but the total system of English language. COVID-19 has slowed down the time of the people of the world. It has made us inactive, but still life doesn't stand still. It goes on and on. Besides reading books and working on your studies, you have to take much physical care, especially on cleanliness, on proper eating habits, balanced diet. Please don't forget this. Okay, now let us jump to the text. In HSC class, the first unit of the textbook, you will come to visit some immortal figures, unforgettable historical figures, not only of Bangladesh but of all over the world. The book starts with the lesson named Historic 7th March Speech. For your clear understanding, I like to speak in Bangla. ঐতিহাসিক 7ই March. Have you heard this term? Of course, I think. During these times, for more than 10 years, his speech, the historic 7th March speech, is very often heard. I personally feel proud whenever I come to hear this voice of our great leader who was given the title of Bangabandhu. This historic speech, এই ঐতিহাসিক ভাষণটি বাংলাদেশের আবাল বৃদ্ধ বনিতা সবাই বিভিন্ন occasionally শুনে থাকে over microphone, on radio and television, especially in television screen. You can very often hear this voice of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, historic 7th March speech. I think you listen to this speech in Bangla, Bhayara Amar. But I think you were lucky enough that this is for the first time in intermediate levels. This speech has been given in syllabus of intermediate students, so that they can evaluate, they can understand, they can be happy having the speech in English. In my personal life, I did never come to read this speech in English in SSC or HSC levels. In higher levels, I read it. But in HSC level, this is for the first time you are getting it. So you are lucky in it. Before going through the text, I would like to draw your attention of the importance of learning vocabulary. If your stock is rich and heavy with word meanings, especially English to Bengali, Bengali to English, then the speech will be very, very frank and easy to you. And I think there is much scope of comparing English with Bengali to Bengali. Suppose on different occasions in different places, this speech is played on in records, in mic. Then you can open your books and you can just juxtapose, I mean examine, placing side by side what is the flavor of Bengali speech, Bhayara Amar, and what is the flavor of English speech, my brothers. First addressing of this speech was in Bangla, Bhaira Amar, and in English it is my brothers. You can very easily ask me the question that whenever our great leader, immortal leader, delivered this speech in Racecourse Field on 7th March 1971, there were also some female, women, girls, ladies before our leader. So why did he address Bhaira Amar? Yes, it's a very nice question from you. This Bhaira exactly does not mean only the male sections of the society or the country. Bhaira means you all the people of the country. Bangabandhu addressed before all the people of the country, and that is why he addressed my brothers or Bhaira Amar. This is a large space, and you know, if you are conscious about the history of our nation, this historical space has inspired the people of then Bangladesh to fight against the enemy for liberating the motherland. Before reading this speech in English, you must have vast knowledge regarding vocabulary. I would like to give you some example that what is the difference between listening and watching? What is the difference between listening and watching? Seeing, 3 words. Look at the bird, see, watch. What is the difference between the two? See, in Bangla it is called dekha. Simply kono kichu dekha, that is called see. I see the pen, I have nothing to understand in it. I see the light, I see the bird, I see the beautiful flower. Okay, this is see. And what is watch? Watching means seeing and understanding. Where our knowledge works, where our conscience thinks with the seeing, that is called watching. Like, similarly, there are 2 other words. Notice please. Hearing and listening. Hearing and listening. Hearing means just the sound coming outside from to the ear. This is, you can say, hearing. I hear the sound of plane crossing the sky. I hear the sound of chirping birds. I hear the sound of motor vehicles Just the sound coming to our ears. This is hearing. And what is listening? Listening is also hearing, but listening combines hearing and understanding. In the TV screen, you can very easily visualize that whenever our great leader delivered this speech, unwritten speech, thousands of people were sitting before him and they are listening with rapt attention. What does the leader deliver? I have read the speech thoroughly more than 10 times. Still, some English word seems to be very obscure to me. Now think about your condition. You have to read the speech for many times. And I will salute you if you can memorize this speech, because this is the foundation of the liberation of Bangladesh. Okay. How can you understand, how can you develop your word stock? I have some techniques to share with you. That is, every day in the previous classes, previous years, I have requested all my students to develop their vocabulary gradually, not all on a sudden. ধীরে ধীরে শব্দ ভান্ডারকে সমৃদ্ধ করতে হবে. How? In what situation? That is the question. Suppose you are walking through a road, look around, look right and left. You will see many signboards, placards, posters, wall writings, etc. Now question yourself, do you know all the meaning of the words written on the wall, on the placard, on the blackboard? No, you don't know. Now what to do? Just keep a pen in your hand, maintain a diary, just write the word unknown to you on the khata, on the script, on the diary. Go home, open the dictionary, and you will find the meaning of the words. And you have much more facilities of the benefits of science, that means in mobile. In Android mobile phone sets, you can very easily download dictionary. And at any moment, at every situation, you can know the meaning of the words. So, I would like to request you to be useful, to be conscious of using the benefits of science, especially in the case of learning English. Today, I have given you a very short idea of your text and the ways of learning English in a very short form. If Almighty permits me, I will be before you in the next class with this historic 7th March speech, and if possible any other speech or any other topic before you. Until then, be attentive to your studies, be mindful to your studies, be conscious of your well-being of health, be obedient to your parents, be loyal to your country, and I think you will be a successful man. And not only you, our Dania College family will feel proud of you. Until Next class, I would like to conclude here. May Allah bless you. May Allah give you the energy of overcoming this pandemic situation of COVID-19. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.